I don't have the time. I don't have the money. I do not know anyone who has ever done this and who could possibly help me. I wish there were more than 24 hours in a day. It is just too complicated. How many times have we heard those excuses from people who are trying to change their situation and get to a better place? We all know how easy it can be to get overwhelmed or crippled by fear. This is even more true when you are trying to build a business and have a full-time job or are a full-time student. That's why in this video, I will be sharing with you how to get started, how to launch your business, even if you have a very tight schedule or are on a shoestring budget. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. I am Joly Tematio, and in this video, I will be sharing with you how to get started, how to grow and launch your business, even if you are a current employee or a full-time student. And by the way, if you would like to learn more about the hottest passive income strategies, personal finance, and entrepreneurship mindset that will allow you to really achieve financial freedom, make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any video like this. And if you get any value from this video, like the video, I will highly appreciate it. This is actually an answer to a question which I recently got on my email by one of my readers. So she basically wrote, I really want to build my online business and live my life on my own term, but I currently have a well-paid full-time job, but that's not my passion. Entrepreneurship is. I cannot quit because I need to provide for my family and I'm scared of losing all my saving if I fail at building my business. Any advices? That's a great question, and I decided to make a video to answer it because it's quite common and there is a huge mindset shift that has to happen before anyone can successfully move from being a typical employee to becoming a successful business owner. And that shift cannot happen overnight. Sometimes we might need to get over our fear to success or even our fear to failure, because starting out a business is something that can be very challenging and intimidating. That's why I have recently made a video showing you the powerful steps that you can take to overcome your fear of success or your fear of failure. I'll have them linked here and on my description box. So let's start by defining what an entrepreneur is. An entrepreneur is actually a problem solver. He or she solves other people's problems effectively at a cost. The higher the value provided, the pricier the service or the product can be. So first of all, you will need to find a valuable product or service that you can bring to the marketplace at a lower cost than what people are willing to pay. By doing so, you will be able to make a profit and reinvest back into your business the profit over and over again until your business grows and become lucrative enough to allow you to live life on your own term. That's called bootstrapping, and that's how most successful entrepreneurs actually start out. To the question, where do I find product to sell? Where do I find offer to promote? Well, you can either design and manufacture your own, or you can find offer or services or even product and just promote those products to people who are in need, to a target market, for example, using affiliate marketing. In this digital era, that's actually how many entrepreneurs are getting started, because it is very easy to launch an affiliate business. In either case, you need to be very passionate about what you're offering and really trust that it will change your life prospect for the better. This is so important because if you are not sold on the product that you're offering, it's going to be harder for you to market it effectively and convince other people to buy it. And tell me in the comment section, are you currently a full-time student, a full-time employee, or have you taken the leap of faith and are now a successful business owner? I would love to learn more about you. Now that we've gotten the basic out of the way, let's focus on the main question. Okay, how do I get started if I have a full-time job? Well, you will have to start part-time, right? Because if you're currently working from 9 to 5, try to maximize your time during 6 to 11. Try to make the most out of your 6 to midnight time period, okay? If you're living with your family, you might need to spend time with them in the evenings, of course. In that case, try to work on your business from 8 or 9 p.m. to 1 or 2 a.m. And you can also use your weekends to work on your business. It is so important to use your weekend effectively when you're trying to grow a business. Harness the power of mastery and momentum. If you are consistent, resilient, and laser focused on your goal, you will find out that it is not that difficult to build a business with a full-time job. Remember, if you allow things to be complicated, difficult, or even impossible for you, they will always be. However, the reality is there are people who are in the exact same circumstances as yours, but that are crushing it at the exact same thing that you are trying to do. The only difference is they are committed, you are only interested. The only difference is you said it was difficult, complicated, or even impossible, while they said, I will make it happen by any means necessary. As soon as you shift your mindset and change your perspective, you will realize that everything else around you start to change to allow you to reach your goal. Of course, it's gonna be challenging and you'll have to make a tons of sacrifices. But anyone who has ever achieved any level of success will tell you that there are no shortcuts to mastery. And once you achieve it, you will feel so proud of yourself. Therefore, starting your business as a full-time employee actually comes down to two core steps. The first one is committing to your success and become willing to make sacrifices to make it happen. Starting a business is not a walk in the park. If it was, everyone would be doing it. In fact, it requires a lot of time, effort, and energy. But part of getting what you want is understanding what you have to give up in order to get there. There are no worthwhile achievements which have been done without a great deal of sacrifices. When I hear people come up with excuses and tell me that they are not willing to give up their social life or other activities to really focus on growing their business, I simply realize that they are not committed enough to get there. They would like to have it the easy way because a huge part of becoming a successful entrepreneur is becoming comfortable even when things are uncomfortable. Building a successful business is nothing close to being an employee. When you're an employee, you have to show up from 9 to 5, and after 5, you can leave and you know that you will get a paycheck whether you've hit your goal or no. Usually, you are not paid based on your performance, you are paid for showing up. And that's why this security, this comfort is so important for so many people. They are not really wired to move from being an employee to becoming an entrepreneur. And when you are an entrepreneur, when you are a business owner, you are only paid based on the result that you produce for your business. If you work 10 hours a day, but those 10 hours were not effectively used toward building your business, you will still get nothing out of it, okay? So you need to realize that building a business will require a lot of commitment from your side, hard work, but also a passion, a drive. Because if you are not driven and you don't have a vision, it's going to be hard to keep up and be consistent when things get tough, because they sure will. Your business has to become your first priority, and you will have to get comfortable with giving up a couple of things to make it really take off and become profitable. The second step when it comes to creating a business while you have a full-time job or a full-time student is having a schedule and sticking to it. Remember, the more discipline you have in your life, the more freedom you will be able to experience out of it. And when it comes to creating your business, either online or offline, having a strict schedule is crucial. What I always try to do is planning my work in advance, because that gives me visibility and clarity on what I really want to achieve and where I want to get by the end of the week. Planning ahead, of course, is important, but the tricky thing is sticking to your plan, because it's easy to get sidetracked by life. Okay, sometimes life just happen, but you need to stick to your schedule as much as possible. If you have, let's say, a session plan to do something specific on your business on Monday evening, and your friend invites you, you might need to decline with a smile on your face, because you realize that depriving yourself from that outing will lead you to progress into your business and get things done. Okay, so try to be proactive as much as possible and not reactive. Plan in advance and try to stick to that plan as much as possible. In advance, try to define how many hours you need to set toward building your business. The more hour you put in, the faster you will get there. Keep in mind that becoming uncomfortable is a must. If you are comfortable while trying to build your business, it means that you might not see the result that you were expecting to see, or you might even at the end of the day fail because you didn't put enough effort toward that goal. Remember, you will always get out what you put in. The bottom line is that it is so worth to start your own business, be it online or offline. It is definitely not easier than a job, but it will force you to grow as a person, and the earning potential is so much more. With running your own business, you get to set your own hours, work from home whenever you feel like, not having to report to a boss, and basically have the freedom to live life on your own term. This, of course, also means being able to travel the world working only from your laptop. But beside all that, I'm very passionate about building an online business because it really affords you the possibility to make a big positive impact in the world while pursuing something that you are very passionate about. It is very rewarding and fulfilling and allow you to become more, but also to give so much more back to the community than you can ever dream of if you stick to your 9 to 5 job. And all of this actually reminds me of one of my favorite quotes from Tony Robbins, which says that life is a gift and it offers us the privilege, opportunity, and responsibility to give something back by becoming more. So if you are considering starting a business, my advice for you is just do it. Make sure though that you are aware of what you are getting yourself into and commit yourself to doing whatever it is, whatever it takes to succeed. Having a mentor and being surrounded with like-minded people is crucial if you want to succeed as an online entrepreneur. So check out the link in my bio to join my Facebook group of Freedom Fighter, or if you want to get to the fast lanes financial freedom and be coached by multiple 7 and 8-figure earner on everything regarding launching profitably an online business, check out the link in my bio. It is my first recommended system for making money online. And that's the end of this video. I hope you got some value. If you did, don't forget to like the video, share it with someone that it might help. Drop me a comment or a question in the comment section if you have any. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And until the next one, be bold, be fearless, be unstoppable.